Casa Hogar Sion is one of many orphanages in Tijuana and throughout Mexico. And Mama Carmen and Papa Jorge run the orphanage. Mama Carmen is a licensed social worker in Mexico, and Papa Jorge is an ordained pastor. So in the beginning, they had ideas of going to be missionaries, I think. One day they just saw one child on the street, and they felt compelled to take this child home and just take care of them. And it started from one kid and became more kids and more kids. Some of the things that people don't understand about some of these orphanages in Mexico is that they're not necessarily for orphans without parents. A lot of these kids will have either one or two parents, but their life situation is pretty jacked up. So it'll be a situation where mom and dad are either in prison, or one of them or both of them are in prison, or some kind of illegal stuff. And a lot of them do have a history of some kind of abuse. Growing up, child, is just a matter of time. There's a handful of kids that actually made it into the university. We've got a kid that's in med school. There's kids out there that make it. We started pulling together and then going down. And we've been hitting a trip each month. Usually the last Saturday of each month, we go down, and it's been, what now, 7.5 years almost. Trips right now, they're not open to the public. It is by, kind of like by referral. We have to know where your background is, and we just get together and go down. We call ourselves Los Pescadores 153. The main thing that we try to focus on is the lunch. We try to prepare one lunch, one meal that normally they wouldn't get. Something that we would feed our own nieces, nephews, or friends that would come over our house. It'll be something simple like pasta, and sometimes it'll be like tacos. Other times it'll be, you know, tri-tip, or past trip we did lo mein with shrimp and vegetables, and we were kind of thinking along the lines of the Chinese New Year and whatnot. And it's interesting. Every trip is different, and it depends on what we get donated or what people provide. They always need basic things, you know, supplies like everything from dishwashing detergent to laundry detergent to toilet paper to things like cold medicine during the flu season, shampoo, Band-Aid, you know, just like normal things that we normally get. They get a lot of clothing, and but they never turn clothing down, because what happens is they get an abundance of clothing for the orphanage, but everything that they don't use will go out into the community. But little help is better than no help, so if it blesses one kid in one way or another, it's still worthwhile. Leaders here at Casa Hogar have the best of intentions, so we don't have too many reservations on donating and whatnot. And we know that once we give to them, they use those resources for the betterment of the kids. So if they want to donate, I think they can contact you, Brendan, or they can contact me as well.
Okay.
And we can make sure that it goes down to the
Cool. Thanks.
Giving all you've got, so won't you dance under the sun? Growing old feels like you're giving up your soul. I'd rather give it freely to the ones that I call home.